a very treasured friend of yours at a family gathering, do you say something?
Oh, yes.
Definitely?
Yes.
But he's an old man.
Well, I might say it quietly.
But then he won't hear you, he's an old man.
That was sort of the idea.
You'd have to beg. Oh, I see. So you don't really want the point to get through, you just want to make a pretence of the point getting through.
Now, I probably would say something. I might say it in a slightly ineffectual way, like, ooh, I don't think you should say that. You know, that sort of really annoying, slightly passive-aggressive thing. I'd probably do that.
So you'd sort of treat it like a children's TV presenter would treat it?
Very much.
OK, so you're pretty absolute about that?
Yes.
What if it was a nice thing to say, I mean, a positive stereotype? Did I point out your friend's Welsh? All your uncle said is basically, you know, you've got a lovely voice, like all of your kind.
It would be. Yes. Given that my oldest, dearest friend, who is Welsh, actually does have a lovely singing voice, it would be difficult to dispute that. Unless he's actually said, you filthy Welshie, you've got a lovely singing voice, in which case I'd say, don't call her that because she's my friend.
Well, I mean, there's kids there. I mean, you'd have to bellow into this old man's tired ears. The children would start crying and the tears would just leak into the cake and the cake would just fall apart in a river of sadness and inappropriate name-calling.
Kids these days, quite rightly, have racism drummed into them at school. I don't mean racism drummed into them. My children go to state school. They do not have racism drummed into them.
Wow.
No, but they have an awareness of racism drummed into them.
Yes.
To the point where, actually, most of the children I know think everything is racist. Like the other day, sort of said, I'm not sure which cardigan to wear. Maybe the black? Oh, that's racist. It's a black cardigan. Should I wear the black cardigan? Bit racist, Mum. So you do have to say something. I think you do have to say that's not really appropriate.
He doesn't mean any harm. Look into his watery blue eyes. It's just, there's kindness there, Rebecca. Yeah. Is it all about you? Is it all about you forcing your glib, politically correct views at a party situation to make yourself look cool?
Yeah, it is.
Would you say something, Dominic?
Well, it would depend if he was a collector of Nazi insignia.
If he was a very old person, I mean, do you think sometimes age comes to bear on these sort of decisions?
Yeah. Besides, I mean, if it's a question of causing offence, I wouldn't want to cause offence to the poor, old, roomy-eyed, 95-year-old relative.
Ah, so you're saying there's a sort of cut-off point for racism. So, you know, when are you allowed to be racist? 60, 65, get your bus pass? And a licence to abuse people of different cultural heritages?
You would develop a slide rule, and it would have the age on one side and the amount of racism on the other.
OK. So you could begin in your 50s to be sort of benign but casually racist?
Yes, I'm now 54.
And how's that working for you?
I'm benign and casual.
It's good to know. Dave, how old are you and where are you on Dominic's sliding scale of casual racism?
I'm delighted that he's invented one. I look forward to him going on Dragon's Den. But I'm out.
OK, well, that's racism sorted out. No need to thank us. Thank Rebecca, who's dealt with that in one fell swoop. Now, Dominic, would you give an alibi to somebody you hate? To stress, you know that he is innocent, but no one else was there, so you could let that person go to prison.
Yes, I would give an alibi.
No one else saw you, though. I mean, this is finely nuanced. I mean, you have a history with this guy. He stole your first girlfriend, second, third. He just can't wait to take everything that's yours.
He's got very bad taste somewhere.
He's got... It's churlish of you and beneath your standards. But he's not a decent person. You know, for example, that he, was drink driving just a few years before. Nobody got him for that. I mean, he could have endangered anybody's life. He's not a good person. This is your chance to put a ne'er-do-well away. It's only, he might get 6 weeks. He might not even get a custodial sentence. He might do community service. He might sweep some leaves.
But it is the case that you never humiliate someone so much that you don't like as when you do him a favour.
So you're going to kill with kindness?
Well, I think it would be very humiliating for him, actually, if I were to do this man a favour after all the women he'd taken. He didn't have so many, actually.
He said thousands, but he may well have been overestimating.
Yeah.
I mean, are you a sap, Dominic, is what you're saying? You're going to let this man walk over you again and again and again. Enough is enough. Make a stand.
Okay.
Put him away.
OK, I tell you what, this is an extreme case, OK?
Yeah.
I would give him an alibi, but I would try very hard to appear to the court as a very unreliable witness.
Deeply duplicitous. So you would presumably just pour alcohol over yourself, slur...
Yes.
I think is the most rational and intelligent answer we could possibly get. So basically, he gets 6 months, and
My conscience
you get
is clear.
Well, I did my best.
I did my best.